Wayne Lehrer used to be hairier.
For a long time, I had really long hair.
As he aged, Wayne began losing hair. Then he lost it.
It freaked me out, man. Because, most of us, my hair was my identity.
Out of vanity, he put up a fight. In vain.
I did things. I kept a ponytail probably a year longer than I would have.
Eventually, he just surrendered.
The way you come to accept everything is you realize that there are not really a lot of options.
Well, a team of scientists at UC Irvine, led by Maxim Plikus, claimed to have discovered an option in a petri dish. The professor of developmental and cell biology says it promises to be unlike any other hair loss treatment.
And at present, there are no effective therapies that work universally, that one does not need to take daily, and that does not have pretty strong side effects.
Maxim, who is most decidedly hirsute, has always been fascinated with hair, and his recent discovery comes from the way he imagines hair growth. He sees each follicle as a 3D printer with an on-off button assigned to manufacture a single hair.
There's essentially a molecular button that one needs to press for the printer to activate and go into a print cycle.
Maxim's team was the first to discover how this button is switched on by a naturally occurring protein molecule called SCOBY3. He hypothesized that people who experience baldness don't have enough of these molecules. He and lab technicians soaked microscopic blue sponges with SCOBY3 and then used very fine needles to inject them into the skin of bald mice. They politely declined to show us doing the procedure on actual mice.
The dark spots they see, this is the areas of actively growing hair that were induced by the molecular injection.
Under a microscope, you can see the tiny blue sponges and all the hair that regenerated on a bald mouse. They even transplanted human hair follicles into the mice, the closest they could get to human trials.
These are human hairs.
It worked. Maxim and his colleagues published a paper, patents are pending, and pending clinical trials. Maxim believes people will someday have SCOBY3 micro-injected into their scalps to reverse baldness. So, if it works, would Wayne, after several decades, rejoin the skirmish to restore his scalp?
I'd have to consider it. If it happened when I was 40, for sure I would have done it. For sure.
Well, he says he's pretty much given up, but Maxim's discovery could help tens of millions of men and women who suffer from hair loss and who are still up for the fight.